Hey everyone, Deric here, and I've been thinking a lot lately about how fast the world is changing, especially when it comes to AI. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's this: we live in exciting times now. But here's the thing: exciting doesn't even begin to describe what's happening right now because there's a new player in the AI game, and it's Deepseek. And let me tell you, this isn't just another AI model. This is something different. This is game changing. So today I'm gonna take you on a journey. I'm gonna break down what Deepseek is, why it matters, and how it's going to affect not just me, but all of us. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will see why this is the most exciting time to be alive in the world of AI today. So let's start with the basics. What is Deepseek? And at its core, it's an AI model out of China that's making waves today for one simple reason. It's open source. And now, if you're not familiar with what that means, let me break it down for you. Open source means that the code, the data, everything, it's all out there for everyone and anyone to use, tweak, and build upon it. It's like giving everyone the keys to the kingdom. And that's a big deal because for the longest time, the best AI models have been locked behind paywalls and just corporate vaults, honestly. But DeepSeek, what you're saying here is, here's our model, here's how we built it from scratch, and go have fun with it. The best part is its quality of its outputs is like on par with OpenAI's outputs. So open source versus paying for it, it's basically like renting a car and owning one. And let me tell you, we have all been basically renting for way too long. And it's about time for this open source revolution for the AI models to happen right now. So let me tell you why this is personal for me. I've been building with AI for the past few months, and whether it's creating tools for content research, or automating workflows, or just experimenting with new ideas. And one thing that I've always struggled with has always been the cost. So if you take OpenAI's GPT-4, for example, to get access to their most powerful model, you're looking at $200 per month. And even then, you're limited in how much you can use it. That's a lot of money, especially if you're just starting out or working on a side project. But DeepSeek, it's freaking crazy. It's 30 times cheaper. And yeah, let us sink in, 30 times cheaper. When it comes to building startups, they always say only go into the tech industry if you're able to be an order of magnitude better than the incumbents today, right? That means like 10x better. So these guys, they have achieved it. They're actually 30 times cheaper, and it's literally almost as good or even better than GPT-4. And I'll give you an example. Last week, I have built Perplexity clone using DeepSeek. So Perplexity, if you didn't know, is this awesome tool that lets you search the web and get AI-generated responses. But here's the thing. I built my version in an hour and a half without me manually coding, just using a tool called Cursor. And the results, they're basically as good as Perplexity. And that's the power of DeepSeek. It's not just about saving money. It's about making AI accessible to everybody. You don't want your AI models to be hosted on the cloud, owned by people like Google or AWS. You can now self-host it and self-deploy it yourself in your own servers. And that's the power of open source, and that's the power of DeepSeek. And this is something I'm really passionate about. Here's something that really blew my mind when it comes to DeepSeek. It's also not just good at the usual stuff like coding and content creation and all that. It's also incredibly powerful when it comes to ancient Chinese philosophy and literature. Why does that matter? Because if you think about it, Western AI models are currently trained on Western data. That's great if you're into like Greek philosophy or like Roman history, but what if you want to explore something deeper and something more traditional or something older, right? China has thousands of years of history that's been preserved, and DeepSeek has access to all of it. And the founder of Midjourney said it best. It feels like communicating with historical and philosophical knowledge across generations, right? That's not just impressive. It's an emotional thing here because it's like having a conversation with history itself. And that's something that no Western AI models are able to offer today. Right, so let's talk about the bigger picture. What does all of this mean for the future of AI? Well, for starters, it's going to force companies like OpenAI and Google to literally step up their game, or they're going to be wiped out. Right now, OpenAI is the most closed source for-profit AI company in the world. It's funny how their name is called OpenAI, right? And that's fine. They've got bills to pay, I understand. But DeepSeek is showing us that there's another way, a way that's open, collaborative, and accessible to everybody. And that's why I'm so pumped, because when you have competition, everyone wins. Prices go down, quality goes up, and so we as users get to build better tools to work with. But the thing here is DeepSeek, they're not just competing, they're actually leading this game now. They've released a paper that's being called one of the best ever written in AI research, and US companies are actually going to learn from it. Their models are going to improve, and that's the good thing for all of us. So for me, what's next is I'm just going to continue building a lot with DeepSeek R1. I'll be posting tutorials, I'll be sharing tips, and I'll be showing you how to create your own AI powered tools, because here's the thing, AI is not just for the the techies now, it's for everybody. So that's why I'm so passionate about this, and because I believe that the future of AI is open, and I think DeepSeek is honestly leading the change for this. So if you're excited as I am, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts below. Thank you. See ya.